Squadron Tube here. We got a Q&A with my good friend Alex Peteresen.
Glad I could be here.
And he has his own YouTube channel.
Go subscribe.
And like this video right now.
It actually helps out a lot.
Okay, let's get started. The first thing I'd like to ask you is, what made you want to start your YouTube channel?
Well, I'm actually glad you asked that question. Let me just start off by saying I was bullied a lot in elementary school. It continued through middle and high school. And this past year, I just said, you know what? No. F*** it. I have a talent. I like making YouTube videos. And I'm going to pursue my dream and do it. And that's really what life is all about. Doing it.
So, Alex, do you have a lot of haters?
You know, like any YouTuber, I do have a lot of haters, especially...
How do you deal with that?
Let me put it this way. All you haters out there who keep putting up doors in front of me and anyone that you dislike, this is what's going to happen. Personally, I'll break down the door, take the hinges, put it in your goddamn hands, and then, while I'm sitting back on my $1 million jet and the fame and the money, I'll say, congratulations, you played yourself.
The haters. You're a pretty handsome guy, so this
I've been told.
So I had to ask this question, you know, like, how do you get girls?
Yeah.
Like, you seem like an expert.
I knew this question was coming around, and I'm actually glad you asked it. It's always been something that's just come to me naturally. God, how do I start with this question?
I don't know.
It all starts at 4 a.m. in the morning when I wake up. Full face exfoliation. You gotta have a confidence too. When I lay in bed at night, I visualize women swarming towards me. I mean, they're uncontainable when I walk out on the streets. And that's the type of thing where it just comes naturally. It can't really be taught.
Okay. Do you have any tips for people out there that like are struggling, pretty ugly, just trying to get a girl?
To those people, I'd say,
you're out of luck.
I honestly have no words for you. I'm sorry.
Alright. I'm sorry for you guys, but
I mean, look at me.
just grasp it. So, Alex, you do a lot of things like all the time, like you're working on YouTube videos, just doing really everything. I just wanted to ask you, like, how do you manage all your time? Like, how do you get so much done?
So at the beginning of my YouTube career, it was difficult to manage my time. I was always running around. I had to make sure, like, oh, I have a meeting here. I got to go this way, that way. And it was pulling me apart, really. And the money started rolling in, as, you know, we all know. And
Yeah.
that was when I started to be able to, you know, think, like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'll hire this person to do it for me. And I have this boring-ass meeting, and I say, here's, you know, whatever, $100, go to this meeting, give me the gist of what happened. Yeah, that's basically how I manage my time. But at the beginning, it was difficult, and that's why I am where I am today, is hard work equals success.
Alright. Makes sense, Alex. You've actually recently been brought up on several charges, and your court date is coming up soon, and I would like to know, like, how would you like to respond to that?
My lawyer has advised me not to comment on these events. But if I did have to say one thing about it, my court date is coming up. It's in 2 weeks from today. Everyone go there with signs, and I was not... That's all I have to say.
Before you became famous, is there anyone you, like, looked up to, like, any public figures?
I mostly just looked up to myself.
Explain.
Well, I mean, I always knew I was going to be famous, so why not look up to the best person you possibly can? It's all within you. I don't need any external motivation. It all comes from within.
Like, what motivates you to, like, do the great things that you do, like, all the time? Like, you're always on the run doing something cool, or on a plane, going somewhere special, doing some surfing, just stuff like that. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, how do you get motivated like that?
As you mentioned, surfing, I'd just like to piggyback off that real quick. You guys can go check out my skimboarding and cow video. It was just uploaded, so go check it out.
It'll be right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
The question was how am I...
How are you motivated?
Again, it all comes from within. But if I had to say, at the beginning, it was just like, oh, I want to get famous and rich and all that. But now that I am, like, I don't want to lose this life, man. Like the money, the girls, like, I mean, people see me and they say, "Where's my camera? Where's my camera?" I gotta get, that type of thing. Like I thrive off that. That's my motivation.
So it just keeps motivating you to do even greater things.
Right.
Okay, I like that. And I don't know who threw this question in here. It's getting kind of weird at the end, but do you have any scars?
Yeah, I've got one enormous scar. I'm actually kind of embarrassed about it, but I'll show you guys here.
All right, be ready. All right, there it is. Oh, great. Hey, get out of here. There we go. What are your favorite quotes that just like make you want to get up every day?
I'll give you the rundown. One of my favorite quotes is by the Kanye West. He actually said it to me specifically. We were having a little conversation. I don't know, I could connect to it. He said, one of my biggest Achilles heels has been my ego. And that really hit me home. I thought to myself, I can relate to that. Like, I have a big ego. I thought to myself, why change something? I embrace my ego and I multiply it every day. Because I look in that mirror every morning and I say, that guy is f***ing awesome.
Yeah. That's why we chose you, So we just have a few more questions to ask you, Alex. And do you have any pets?
Is this guy for real? Did you really just ask? I just had my cat sitting with me. You know what? Come here. Come here. I'm f***ing leaving. This is bullshit. I don't have time for these stupid, do you have an animal question? F*** you guys. Squad of Cheap. Go unsubscribe. Subscribe to Alex Peteresen.
Well, you heard it here.